And if you have to stand up, we'll ask you to go at least the other wall. Yeah, because this is a safety side. Please, you can go the other side. Thank you. Thank you very much, and thank you for coming. Yeah, maybe we can use the other side. That wall to stand up, not here. Yeah, please. Yeah. Where's the security? Don't feel shy. Yeah. Just tell them they can stand the other side, not this side. Thank you.
We will start briefly with a few words from the Holy Quran by Sheikh Saad.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ولنبلونكم بشيء من الخوف والجوع ولنبلونكم بشيء من الخوف والجوع ونقص من الأموال والأنفس والثمرات وبشر الصابرين الذين إذا أصابتهم مصيبة قالوا إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون أولئك عليهم صلوات من ربهم ورحمة وأولئك هم المهتدون. صدق الله العظيم.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, I greet you with the greeting of Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace and blessings of God be upon all of you. My name is Ahmad Hussein, and as the chairman of the board of the Ummah Mosque and Community Senator, I'll be officiating the funeral proceedings as your master of ceremonies.
أنا اسمي أحمد الحاج حسين، وكرئيس مجلس جامع الأمة سوف أترأس خدمات الجنازة وكمقدم البرنامج.
Before I get started, just a few housekeeping items. Emergency exits and washrooms are on your left-hand side. There are 3 exits alongside with the washrooms.
وقبل أن نبدأ هناك بعض الإعلانات حول هذا المكان. هناك مخارج للطوارئ على يساركم، ومن خلال الأبواب الثلاثة أيضا هناك حمامات بنفس الاتجاه.
I would like to remind everyone in attendance that Kauthar and her family's privacy is of our utmost responsibility right now. Sorry, this is a little difficult for me.
أريد أن أذكر الحاضرين أن خصوصية واحترام السيدة كوثر هي في غاية الأهمية.
So we ask everyone to please refrain from approaching her, taking pictures and videos of her, please.
لذلك أرجو عدم التسجيل أو أخذ الصور أو حتى الاقتراب منها.
There's a program that's going to be handed as this proceeding takes place, and in it there's information about the burial site and those who are interested in attending the burial today.
وهناك في البرنامج مكان للمهتمين بحضور عملية الدفن.
There'll be a shuttle after the ceremony is over that will take whoever is interested in attending to the location.
وسيكون هناك سيارات لنقل المهتمين بالذهاب إلى ذلك الموقع.
Before we start the service, I need to acknowledge those who have worked around the clock the past few days to make this large gathering a possibility.
وقبل أن نبدأ أود أن أعبر عن تقديري الكامل للذين عملوا حول الساعة في الأيام القليلة الماضية لجمع هذا الحشد الكبير.
The RCR group and the Halifax Port Authority, who have generously secured the Cunard Center, made their staff available to help and closed off all parking exclusively for those attending the funeral.
أقدم التقدير إلى مجموعة RCR ودائرة النقل في هاليفاكس الذين قدموا لنا مركز كونارد هذا بسخاء، وقدموا الموظفين للمساعدة وأقفلوا مواقف السيارات إلا حصرا للذين يحضرون الجنازة.
Our sincere gratitude to Ambassadors Grey Line, who will be providing attendees transportation to and from the cemetery to the Cunard Center.
وشكرنا الجزيل أيضا إلى أمباساتورز جراي لاين الذين سيقدمون للحاضرين وسائل نقل من كونارد سنتر إلى المقبرة ورجوعا.
Halifax Regional Fire and Emergency and Halifax Regional Police Honor Guards, whom have escorted the bodies and will escort them to the cemetery.
وأيضا إلى قسم الإطفاء والطوارئ وقسم حراس الشرف في دائرة الشرطة الذين أتوا بالتوابيت إلى هنا.
And Halifax Regional Municipality for their significant support and guidance throughout these difficult days for us.
ولبلدية هاليفاكس لدعمهم المهم وإرشادهم خلال هذه الأيام الصعبة.
Today is a difficult day for Nova Scotians because today's funeral is not a normal one.
اليوم هذه الجنازة ليست جنازة اعتيادية.
It's a children's funeral.
إنها جنازة أطفال.
I would like to honor the names of each child.
وسأكرم كل من هؤلاء الأطفال السبعة.
Ahmad, 15 years old, 15 سنة. Rola, 12 years old, 12 سنة. Mohamad, 9 years old, 9 سنوات. Hala, 8 years old, 8 سنوات. Hala, 3 years old, 3 سنوات. Rana, 2 years old, سنتين. Abdullah, 4 months, 4 أشهر. When asked, why are we having a public funeral, I contemplated that question and recalled seeing the outpouring support for Kauthar and Ibrahim.
عندما سئلنا لماذا أقمنا هذه الجنازة فكرت بهذا السؤال وتذكرت تدفق الدعم لكوثر ولإبراهيم.
Seeing the immense support in the hospital, the donation of food, of time and volunteers for them was something very immense.
وهذا شيء عانى لنا الكثير، الدعم المالي الكبير الذي قدم لهم.
To see Canadians give so generously, as we've already seen in the GoFundMe campaign, and to see over 1,400 Haligonians attend a vigil organized by the city when it was minus 27 degrees Celsius for 2 hours.
وعندما فكرت برؤية الكنديين الكثيرين وهم يقدمون الأموال بسخاء إلى هذه العائلة ورؤية حوالي 1400 شخص واقفين في درجة حرارة ناقص 27 لمدة ساعتين.
When I contemplated all that, it was clear that it wasn't just the Muslim community who was suffering. It was all Haligonians. Everyone in Nova Scotia was suffering, and everyone in Canada was also suffering.
ومن الواضح أننا جميعا نشعر بالألم وأننا نقف متحدين في مجتمعنا هذا.
And here we are today, all standing united as one community, showing our support for Kauthar and Ibrahim.
وها نحن متحدين جميعا كمجتمع نقدم
In both English and Arabic.
الإنجليزية والعربية.
I invite
أود أن أدعو الشيخ حمزة.
Most benefit beings of peace. We begin with that he is Rabbil Alameen. Follow them here to honor and mourn the loss of his 7 children. When we to turn for guidance, consolation, there is glory. That suffering are in the Holy Quran reminded آمنوا استعينوا بالصبر والصبر. See with the verse, give glad tidings that when they are struck, say, we belong to Allah. Indeed, with certain are the blessings and they are the right. In the sayings of our Wasallam, he says, paradise, of mine, patient, when I take a certain Allah be in paradise. Of theirs will be waiting for them. We are also taught and we are also next time I feel any going through a hunger or suffering, relax. Sister Kauthar is strong. We also, when we experience Allah, Allah relieve me from this and replace it with Sister Kauthar and her of our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Compassion are just like one when it comes like one body. Limbs suffers. We are all one, showing that compassion to this family. Compassion and kindness that every single one of us do it. This family support has come from all. We can say we are one body. Grief and sorrow that they the Muslim family, all your support. As we all know, life is short, temporary. I will leave. Life is so. There isn't where people.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. سيدنا التابعين ولنبلونكم بشيء من الأموال والأنفس والثمرات الذين إذا أصابتهم الله وإنا يصابون بحوادث والمؤمن إذا أصيب المؤمن يرجع راجعون عظيم عليه وسلم في الحديث إذا مات هم شهداء عند أرحم من أمه بالله فعاء لوالده صلى الله عليه وسلم ب70 من أقاربه يستقبلونهم على أبواب الجنة ويأخذون بأيديهم ملائكته أقبضتم أعلم يقول نعم يقول قال الحمد لله إن ويقول الحق جل في الجنة وأسمو أحمد الجنة ببشارة رسول الله اللهم والداء والصالحين من بالشفاء ثبت وارزق صلى الله وسلم على سيدنا
There's a small change in. I'd like to invite next to the Lieutenant Governor of Nova
On Tuesday, unimaginable tragedy when a fire
لا يمكن النار على حياة لا واحدة عائلة.
all know had not any family that comes to the country has been
هذه عائلة منذ فترة قد لكن ذلك الحلم
we have all been spending our moment and Scotia.
تأثرت ضم صوتي وصوت باتسي سوري عبر كندا.
East Assistance Society, who sponsors
جمعية فريق مساعدة العائلة
en témoigner et à tous ceux et celles drames. Assuré par ce soutien, très grande tristesse avec la famille qui a été affectée par through the knowing at this very sad
الحادثة الرهيبة أظهر من الذين تأثروا أن نشعر بتطمئنة أن مجتمعنا في وقت الحزن الشديد
impacted.
ونعبر عن صلاتنا معها ومع كل في ذلك.
And thank you, Mrs. Patsy, for joining us. Deputy Scotia to come to the
مقاطعة وكارين كاسي أن تأتي إلى المنصة.
Tragedy. Why did this tragedy? Hope.
غالبا ما نسأل هذه العائلة المليئة بالآمال الكبيرة.
They chose Nova Scotia. Loved by those. And here can answer.
أحب هذه المجتمعات
Here to 7 beautiful children.
نجتمع على فقدان الذين لن ننساهم.
For
أنا لوالدي حياتهما.
and in our
نجتمع هنا لنقول وجود هذه العائلة ومدارسنا.
Because of what this family 2 short years.
سبب ما جلبته قصيرتين.
Please understand, are also filled of.
أن تذكروا أن بالحنان وبالصبر.
We are here to support
الدعم لكم. نعرفه أي واحد.
We will not. Please feel.
أرجو أن تتذكري تقبلي معانقتنا نيابة عن نقدم تعازي.
representing the government of Halifax.
يشرفنا أن يكون ممثل حكومة كندا.
Good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum.
مساء الخير والسلام عليكم.
My name is Andy Fillmore and I'm the Member of Parliament for Halifax, including Spryfield.
أنا اسمي أندي فيلمور وأنا عضو مجلس النواب عن هاليفاكس بما في ذلك منطقة سبرايفيلد.
5 days ago, Halifax and Canada learned the name Barho.
منذ 5 أيام عرفت هاليفاكس وكندا اسم ربحو.
And since then, we've learned so much more about this beautiful new Nova Scotian family.
ومنذ ذلك الحين عرفنا الكثير جدا المزيد عن هذه العائلة الجميلة من نوفا سكوشيا.
These Nova Scotians who became our neighbors, these Nova Scotians who became our friends.
هذه العائلة من نوفا سكوشيا التي أصبحت بمثابة جيران لنا وأصبحوا أصدقاء لنا.
And although the Barho children weren't here for long, we saw the promise in them.
ومع أن أطفال العائلة لم يبقوا معنا لمدة طويلة إلا أننا رأينا الوعد فيهم.
Promise that will tragically go unrealized.
هذا الوعد الذي بشكل مأساوي لم يتحقق.
And as we say goodbye to them today, it's impossible for us to know or understand Ibrahim or Kauthur's pain.
وبينما نحن نودعهم اليوم من المستحيل علينا أن نعرف ونختبر الألم الذي يعانيه إبراهيم وكوثر.
But in the days and months ahead, it is my greatest hope that they will find comfort in this community.
لكن في الأيام القادمة والأشهر القادمة أملي الكبير هو أنهم سيجدون التعزية في هذا المجتمع.
We are your community, we are your neighbors, and this is our promise.
نحن مجتمعكم ونحن جيرانكم وهذا هو وعدنا الذي نقدمه لكم.
We will be here for you, we will be here for each other.
سنقف إلى جانبكم وسنقف مع بعضنا البعض أيضا.
But in difficult times like this, it is family that brings the greatest comfort.
لكن في أوقات صعبة كهذه إنها العائلة هي التي تقدم أعظم تعزية.
So I want you to know that we are working as hard as we can.
ولهذا أريدكم أن تعلموا أننا نعمل بأقصى ما يمكننا
to get your family here as quickly as possible so that they can be by your side.
لنأتي بعائلتكم إلى هنا بأسرع ما يمكن ليكونوا هم أيضا إلى جانبكم.
From the Prime Minister of Canada, from the Government of Canada, indeed from each and every one of us.
من رئيس كندا، من رئيس وزراء كندا ومن حكومة كندا ومنا جميعا.
We love you. We're here for you today. We're here for you always.
نريد أن نقول لكم نحبكم ونحن نقف إلى جانبكم وسنكون دائما معكم.
شكرا.
Thank you, Andy, for that heartfelt remark.
شكرا للسيد أندي على هذه الكلمات.
Next, I wanted to invite the Halifax Regional Municipality's Deputy Mayor, Tony Mancini.
أود أن ندعو الآن السيد توني مانسيني الذي هو نائب محافظ هاليفاكس.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Halifax Regional Municipality, Mayor Mike Savage, and all my colleagues in Regional Council, it is my solemn honor to be here today to honor the lives of the beautiful Barho children and to share our condolences to Cathar and Ibrahim. We gather here today not as the Spryfield community, not as the Elmsdale community, not as the Syrian community, or not as the Muslim community, but as one community.
مساء الخير. إنابة عن بلدية هاليفاكس الإقليمية والمحافظ مايك سافاج وزملائي في المجلس الإقليمي، يشرفني بكل وقار أن أتحدث معكم وأكون معكم لنحتفل بحياة أولاد عائلة برجو الجميلين. نجتمع هنا اليوم ليس كمجتمع سبرايفيلد فحسب أو المجتمع السوري أو الإسلامي، لكن كشعب واحد، مجتمع بلدية هاليفاكس الإقليمية.
In this time of tragedy, I've been so inspired by the way our neighbors have come together, united our deep sorrow, our desire to give comfort and assistance in any way.
في وقت المأساة هذا شعرت بالإلهام للطريقة التي تضامن بها جيراننا سوية بغض النظر عن جنسنا أو إيماننا أو لون جلدنا.
I'd encourage each of you to use the sadness we share as a community to fuel acts of love and kindness towards our family, friends, and neighbors.
أشجع كل واحد وواحدة منكم ليستخدم هذا الحزن الذي نشعر به كمجتمع لتحفيز القيام بأعمال محبة تجاه عائلاتنا وأصدقائنا وجيراننا.
Abdullah, Rana, Hala, Ola, Mohamad, Rola, Ahmad. Though you were taken too soon, and you brought light, joy, and hope to this world.
الأولاد السبعة أقول لهم مع أنكم رحلتم بسرعة كبيرة إلا أننا لن ننسى مطلقا النور والفرح اللذين جلبتهما إلى هذا العالم.
Together, our community will find ways to honor your memories.
ونحن في مجتمعنا سوية سنجد بعض الطرق لكي نكرم هذه الذكرى.
To everyone who has gathered here today or in recent days, who have silently sent prayers for this family or made a donation,
إلى كل واحد هنا الذي قدم صلوات أو قدم دعما ماليا إلى هذه العائلة.
your outpouring of support is truly inspiring.
إن دعمكم المتدفق دائما هو بالحقيقة مصدر إلهام بالنسبة لي.
I am so proud of our community. Thank you.
أنا فخور جدا بمجتمعنا. شكرا لكم.
Thank you, Deputy Mancini. Next, I would like to invite to the podium Natalie Horn from the Hands East Assisting Refugees Society, known as HEARTS.
أود أدعو الآن ناتالي من جمعية مساعدة اللاجئين.
On what is our darkest day, we see the best of humanity when we look out into the sea of faces in front of us.
أنا متأسفة جدا في هذا اليوم بسبب هذا الوضع.
We come to you today with a message of gratitude.
ونحن نأتي إلى هنا برسالة شكر.
Gratitude for all the people who have been supportive of Kauthar and
شكر إلى كل
Ibrahim
الذين كانوا داعمين لهذه العائلة
in the days following this horrible tragedy. Members of government who have been trying relentlessly to bring over family members.
وأيضا إلى أعضاء الحكومة الذين يحاولون أن يأتوا بأعضاء العائلة إلى هنا.
YMCA and YWCA workers who have been at the hospital around the clock.
والعاملون الذين أتوا إلى المستشفى وكانوا يعملون ليلا نهارا.
First responders who were there at the time of the incident.
وأيضا الشكر إلى الذين تجاوبوا لأول مرة لتولي معالجة هذه الحادثة.
And people around the world who have wrote messages of support and donated to various causes supporting the Barhos.
والذين أتوا برسائل دعم وتشجيع والذين دعموا ماليا العائلة.
Most importantly, we are grateful to Kauthar and Ibrahim for sharing their family with us this past 16 months.
ونحن شكورين جدا لإبراهيم ولكوثر لمشاركتهم عائلتهم معنا في خلال هذه الأشهر الماضية.
Our lives were enriched as a result of our relationship with you and your children.
لقد شعرنا بغنى حياتنا بسبب مشاركتكم معنا.
We love them and we love you.
نحن أحببنا الأولاد وأحببناكما.
And even though we are no replacement for family that is overseas, we are so happy that you welcomed us as part of your Canadian family.
ولا يوجد تعويض عن هذا، لكن نحن فرحانين لأننا انضممنا إلى هذا المجتمع.
Thank you for coming.
شكرا لأنكم أتيتم إلى هذه الجنازة.
Thank you to members of Heart.
شكرا لفريق هارت.
I would like to invite next Sheikh Abdullah Yusri, the religious leader of the Ummah Mosque and Community Center, to give us his remarks.
أود أن أدعو الآن الشيخ يسري عبد الله يسري الذي هو رئيس جمعية مسجد الأمة.
Today, we feel the pain of losing these children.
اليوم نحن نشعر بحزن لفقدان هؤلاء الأولاد.
And for many people here, we feel the pain as if it were their own children.
ولكثيرين منا هنا نشعر بالألم بالأخص الذين عندهم أولاد.
The pain and grief that we are feeling is very deep.
وهذا الألم الذي نشعر به هو ألم عميق.
And very genuine.
وحقيقي.
And all our hearts and prayers are for the children and their father Ibrahim and with Kawthar.
وقلوبنا وصلواتنا هي مع إبراهيم وكوثر وللأولاد.
Muslims have very detailed beliefs of what happens after we die.
المسلمون عندهم عقيدة لما سيحدث بعد الموت.
We believe that the children, although in their graves, can hear our prayers.
نؤمن أن الأولاد مع أنهم قد توفوا إلا أنهم يستطيعون أن يسمعوا صلواتنا.
We believe that these children will ascend directly to paradise for an eternal life full of happiness. No more tears, no more fears for them.
ونحن نعرف أنهم سيذهبون إلى الجنة، إلى الفردوس، إلى الحياة الأبدية حيث لا يكون هناك دموع أو خوف.
But for those of us left behind,
لكن الذين منا بقوا على قيد الحياة,
Muslims believe that tragedy is part of the human experience.
نؤمن أن المأساة هي جزء من الخبرة البشرية.
And it is a time that we cannot despair. Quite the contrary, we believe that tragedy is when God opens a very special window in the human heart.
ونحن نؤمن أن المأساة هي حادثة عندما يفتح الله نافذة في قلب الإنسان.
This window gives each of us more clarity on how to become better people.
وهذه النافذة هي التي تساعدنا حتى نصبح أشخاصا أفضل.
More clarity on how to be closer to God.
وتعطينا وضوح أكثر كيف نصبح قريبين من الله.
And closer to each other.
وقريبين من بعضنا البعض.
We are given these very special openings, and we are also given the will and desire to do things that we normally do not do.
وأعطينا هذه النافذة وأعطينا الإرادة والقلب لكي نفعل أشياء لا نفعلها بشكل اعتيادي.
In order to become better people.
لكي نصبح أشخاصا أفضل.
Everyone here feels this pull in their hearts to be closer to each other, to reflect and think about our own lives.
وكل واحد منا هنا يشعر أنه يجب أن يكون قريب من الآخر ولكي نفكر في قلوبنا.
and their own deaths.
عن مصيرنا.
God has opened not only windows in each of our hearts, but has done it for entire communities. It is Halifax, it is Nova Scotia, it is Canada.
الله لم يفتح هذه النافذة في قلوبنا فقط، لكن في هاليفاكس وفي كل كندا.
So we pray that we continue to use this window that God has given us.
فإذا نصلي لكي نستخدم هذه النافذة التي منحنا إياها الله.
This opening to do our best for Kauthar and her family, and our best to be closer to God, and our best to be closer to each other.
ونفعل أسعى أفضل ما يمكننا لكي نكون قريبين من الله وقريبين من بعضنا البعض.
Oh God, forgive our living, forgive our dead.
أيها الإله أرجو أن تغفر لنا.
Bless who are present among us and those who are absent.
وأرجو أن تعطينا وتعطي الذين فارقونا.
Our young and our old.
سواء كانوا شبابا أو كبار السن.
Oh God, whoever you keep alive, keep them in good faith, and whoever you cause to die, cause him to die in good faith.
أرجو أن تعطي الذين بقوا على قيد الحياة إيمان جيد قوي، والذين فارقونا أيضا إيمان قوي.
Oh God, do not deprive us of the reward and do not cause us to go astray after them.
أيها الإله أرجو أن لا تحرمنا من البركات وأن لا تجعلنا نذهب على عبث.
آمين آمين. Thank you.
آمين.
Thank you, Sheikh Abdullah.
شكرا للشيخ عبد الله.
I would like to invite now Sheikh Mohamad Yafa to give a brief explanation of the prayer for the deceased. It's at this time I ask all Muslims present to step forward to the prayer area and be prepared for prayer. Also, I must note that immediately after prayer, I ask everyone to go back to your seats and wait further instructions.
أود أن أدعو الآن الشيخ حمزة ليعطينا تفسير أو شرح مختصر عن الصلاة لأجل الموتى، وهذا الوقت أيضا أود أن أطلب من كل المسلمين الموجودين هنا أن يتقدموا إلى الأمام إلى منطقة الصلاة ويكونوا مستعدين للصلاة. وأيضا مباشرة بعد الصلاة أود أن أطلب من كل واحد أن يعود إلى كرسيه ومقعده وينتظر إرشادات أخرى.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. No? So wait till everybody comes. Okay. So wait till everybody comes from in the front, so people can come in the front here and line up, inshallah, in front of the bodies now. Okay, I'm getting another instruction here that this is just for people to understand why we're doing this and how we're doing. So the prayer, which is the funeral prayer that is happening now, is different from the normal prayer. If you were here earlier, Muslims prayed in the back, prostrating and bowing. And the prayer, which is the funeral prayer, there is none of that. It is standing in straight rows, and somebody is leading the prayer, who is the imam. And there is praising of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the glorious, and there is prayer for the deceased, and there is prayer for the ones that have been left behind. And once that is done, the procession would happen, and the ones who are the experts, we request you all to leave the bodies to the experts to take the bodies down, and when the bodies are at the final transitional place, then the Muslims will handle it from there. So those who are praying, inshallah, can you move forward here and line up? And if you are sitting, you may want to stand or sit, that is fine. Thank you very much. Jazakumullah.
For the general public who also wish to pray behind us, you're free to join us after we've all done lining up.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. May the peace, blessing, and mercy of Allah be with you. As you line up, I'd like just to demystify how the prayer is done. There will be no need, in fact, for translation because everybody who's praying, brother or sister, they will be reciting in their hearts. But I'd like just to, like I said, demystify what are those people reciting. After the first takbirah, when you hear people saying Allahu Akbar, which means God is great, every Muslim would recite the first surah of the Quran, Al-Fatiha, a brief translation of it. In the name of God, God means Allah for Muslims, the most compassionate, the most merciful. All praise is for Allah, Lord of all worlds, most compassionate, most merciful, Master of the Day of Judgment. You alone we worship, and you alone we seek help. Guide us along the straight path, the path of those who have been blessed, not those you are displeased with, or those who are astray. And then you will notice that the congregation would say again, second time, Allahu Akbar. Muslims know that, they recite the latter part of tashahhud. I'll just give you a brief translation. O Allah, send your salutation upon Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the family of Muhammad, as you send prayers upon, meaning Prophet Abraham or Ibrahim, and the family of Abraham. You are indeed worthy of praise, full of glory. O Allah, bless Muhammad and the family of Muhammad as you blessed Abraham and the family of Abraham. You are indeed worthy of praise, full of glory. Then after the third takbirah, again when this congregation says Allahu Akbar, you can make any dua, but there is a very beautiful dua, very similar actually to what Sheikh Abdullah mentioned now. O Allah, forgive our living and our dead, those who are present among us and those who are absent, young and old, male and female. O Allah, whoever you keep alive, keep him or her alive in Islam, meaning the state of submission to Allah. And whoever you cause to die, cause them or him or her to die in faith. O Allah, do not deprive us from the reward, meaning that you bestowed upon the deceased, and do not cause us to go astray after them. O Allah, forgive them and have mercy on them. Keep them safe and sound. Forgive them. Honor their rest or resting place, and cleanse them from all sins, as a white garment is cleansed from any impurity. Finally, O Allah, give them a home in paradise. That's the dua of the Prophet. Give them a home, meaning in paradise, that is better than their home on earth, and admit them all to paradise. And then finally, after the fourth takbir, the congregation, the fourth one, you just make a very simple dua for the deceased, or even say, Subhanakallah wa bihamdik, any dua that is very short, and then the Imam would say, Assalamu alaikum That would be the end of it. The entire prayer takes about probably 3 minutes or so.
That explanation was given by Dr. Jamal Badawi, who will be leading the prayer today. I want to ask all the Muslims to take a few steps forward. There's not enough room in the back for the other men and sisters. So please come as forward as much as you can. And you can stand right in front of the other person. It's not like a typical prayer. So come up forward even more.
تقدموا يا أخوة. Try to move forward. Okay. تقدموا الأمام حتى تعرفين ليس هناك ركوع ولا سجود يعني. نعم نعم إن شاء الله. نعم عشان في وفي. خلاص مستعدون إن شاء الله؟ طيب.
I think we need to wait a few more minutes. Saeed, can you let me know when you're done?
Go left and please move. Please move.
Okay, to the right. Come.
Keep moving.
Yeah. To the right. To the right. To the right.
Thank you.
Let's go, brother. Let's go.
ضرورة.
To the right. To the right.
If there's any crowd in the back, I think there's no harm. Yeah. للضرورة يا أخوان ممكن تتحركوا في الجزء ده. هذا جائز. حتى في الصلوات العادية. إذا كان مزدحم. يا تقدموا الإخوة. تقدموا للأمام.
Okay, sisters, just right to the line. Go up to the line, yes. Right to the line. First. Yeah, just to give some more space to the sisters. You guys can go on the left there.
بعدين الدعاء. اللهم اغفر لحينا وميتنا. أي دعاء.
Okay, brothers, we only got 2 more minutes, so let's speed it up a little bit. Just watch the person in front of you, please. Sisters, just on this line, move up just a little bit. On this line, yep. Just make sure that the lines are straight, right? Look to your left and line up with the person next to you.
والأخوات لهم مكان. لسه محتاج مكان تاني.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to stand, you can. If you'd like to sit down, you can as well. Thank you very much. And we're going to begin. Sheikh, it's all yours. Sheikh Jamal Badawi, please proceed.
استقيموا واستووا. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله. وإياك نستعين. الله أكبر. اللهم صل على محمد. الله أكبر. اللهم اغفر لحينا اللهم من أحييته من توفيته اللهم لا الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. Salam.
I ask everyone to please return back to your seat as quickly as you can.
To the men, please just 1 second, let the ladies go up first, please. Just let the ladies go up first, please.
For a final announcement from Brother Hussein. And the faster you do it, the faster we conclude, inshallah. So just move back to your seats. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum. If you'd like to exit, you can exit to the right. If you'd like to go back, just wait until the ladies sit down, and then we're going to ask the men to proceed as well, just to give clearance for them to proceed back to their seats. Thank you.
Brother, tell him no video, no video.
Please.
Okay, you can proceed.
Let's go back. Yeah, you gonna go back? Let's go back our seats. Program still going, please.
As soon as the honor guard are ready, they'll go out in reverse formation to take the caskets to the burial location. We just need 2 minutes for Sister Kothar, and we'll proceed in a moment. Kauthar Barho and her friends and family are now leaving, and the honor guard will be removing caskets. brings our funeral service to an end. We wish to thank all our guests for coming today and showing their support and solidarity. In my 25 years of living in Canada, I've never felt more so than today as one community. So I appreciate your support and your sympathies.
وبهذا ننهي خدمات الجنازة لهذا اليوم، وأود أن أشكر كل جميع الضيوف لأجل دعمهم وتضامنهم معنا. وخلال وجودي هذه السنوات في كندا لم أرى مثل هذا الدعم والتضامن.
For those of you who wish to attend the burial, please make your way to the shuttle outside the doors in the very back. There's room for 58 individuals who wish to join. This is open to the public, whoever wishes to go and watch the burial.
الذين يريدون أن يحضروا عملية الدفن الرجاء التوجه إلى الخلف والخروج من الأبواب الخلفية.
If you wish to drive over instead of taking the shuttle, there is in the program indication and addresses where you should be parking to go to the funeral site. If you don't have the program, please see me or see someone else who does.
وإذا أردتم أن تقودوا سياراتكم إلى هناك مكان الدفن، هناك على البرنامج مكان حيث وقوف السيارات. إذا لم يكن عندكم نسخة عن البرنامج الرجاء أن تراجعوني.
There will be no parking for the public at the cemetery, so please consult with the program.
فالرجاء أن تستشيروا واضعي البرنامج من أجل وقوف المركبات.
Mrs. Kauthar Barho, her friends and family will now depart to the burial site, after which dignitaries may also choose to depart or stay around.
والسيدة كوثر مع أصدقائها سيغادرون إلى موقع الدفن.
For those of you who wish to stay behind, there will be coffee and tea in the back. If you wish to sit down and talk to other people, you're free to do so. And in roughly 20 minutes, for the Muslims who remain in the center, we'll be offering midday prayers.
والذين يريدون أن يبقوا هناك قهوة وشاي في الخلف، وللمسلمين الذين يريدون أن يأتوا إلى الصلاة سيكون هناك مكان للصلاة.
Thank you very much.
شكرا جزيلا لكم.
Everybody in Toronto will be done as soon as we lose sight of these. Nice job.
If you're looking for the address to the church, just come and see me and I'll give you the address. Thank you.